To another exciting edition of the N.V.L. Game of the Week. Tonight we have Holy Cross Crusaders, which are 12-6, against the Sacred Heart Hearts, which are 15-3. And with me, my co-host tonight is Kenny Copes. Another exciting N.V.L. Game of the Week, Kenny.
Andy, yes, absolutely. It's a great matchup. Always exciting when these two teams get together. The two Catholic schools of Waterbury, they're always great basketball programs, but this has special meaning, especially for the Hearts. The Hearts have a chance to catch Crosby for the at least to share the N.V.L. title. And you know, coming to Holy Cross would love nothing better to do than to bump them off.
Absolutely. In getting back to Holy Cross, they had a big win last Friday night at the Crosby Palace. That was our N.V.L. Game of the Week. They beat Crosby 78-75. A last second shot by Tyler Cocciola. Exciting game.
That was absolutely a brilliant game. It might have even started a little bit of Crosby's downfall. They lost the next game after that. We're hoping Crosby could turn things around and get back on track. But absolutely a brilliant game by the Holy Cross Crusaders last week. The freshman Mark Konecki stepped up. He tied the game, and then Tyler Cocciola with the game-winning three. That was a big game, well-coached game by Coach Ed Generali, and a well-played game by the Crusaders.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's probably the thing that impressed me the most was the game plan that Ed Generali set out for his Holy Cross Crusaders. It looks like they followed it to a T, and they came away with the big victory. Tonight, I know we're going to have another exciting game. I believe it's going to be a sellout at the Crusaders pit. What are some of the keys that you see in the game tonight?
Well, the first time they played, it went right down to the wire. Sacred Heart had a big lead, and Holy Cross, they made a great comeback to make the game really close. That game could have went either way. I think part of it, I think we have to talk a little bit about it. This is the third night in a row Sacred Heart is playing. Sacred Heart played Wednesday night, they played last night. Now, both games they won going away, but they're young kids. They should be able to handle it. Anytime you come into Holy Cross, you're going to be into a fight. Holy Cross is a tough place to play, as everybody in the N.V.L. knows.
One thing that impressed me the last Crusaders game, the Crosby Crusader game that we did, was Ed Generali going to his bench early and going to his bench often. And as you said, Sacred Heart could have some fatigue tonight. Third game in a row, the Crusaders could wear them down come fourth quarter.
I think that's a big key. I think both teams are going to play a lot of players come into the game. I just want to mention Randy Brooks sprained his ankle last night during a Woke game. His status right now, I believe, is questionable. And as we know, Randy Brooks is one of outstanding juniors in all of the N.V.L. He might be the best junior out there. So it remains to be seen. It might be a big key of Sacred Heart to see how well Randy Brooks responds to that sprained ankle.
Absolutely. And finally, Kenny, this is our 7th N.V.L. game of the week that we've done, 2 cheerleading competitions. It's been a lot of fun. It's been really positive for everybody involved. Ourselves, the kids, the schools, the general public at large. Overall, it's been an outstanding time.
This has been, Andy, and I think I might speak for you too. It's been a thrill for me. You and I did a game together for the first time, the championship game, and we both felt like here we are, just two fans sitting on the sidelines rooting for the Waterbury team. And, you know, now we got to follow these teams a little bit this year, and we're hoping to follow that into the tournament, and we wish all the Waterbury and all the N.V.L. teams the best of luck in the tournament.
Absolutely, and we're expecting the Crusaders Sacred Heart game to be another outstanding game tonight. We're going to go into the tournament, more outstanding games. And Kenny, I'm just looking forward to one game after the next. Okay, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back with one of the voices of WHER Radio, Joe Cavanaugh, and Kenny Copes. Good luck.
Looking forward to it, Andy.
We'll be right back.
Andy, before it finished, I don't know if you can hear it over the TV. Someone shouted Sacred Heart and Holy Cross counter with Holy Cross. They're really into this game.
Starting lineup. For Sacred Heart at guard, Josh Giles, number 15. senior, Chris Ireland at forward.
Happy birthday to Chris, by the way.
Corey Barnes at the other forward for Sacred Heart. Bull in the middle for Holy Cross at center. Tyler Cocciola is forward. Garrett Hazen at the other forward for Holy Cross. Generali's the coach for Holy Cross. Bill Martin, coach for Sacred Heart. Our referees are Gary Rispoli and Pat Paulson.
So, Andy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hear you half the time, so it is definitely loud and rocking right here at the Holy Cross pit.
What a way to finish up the N.V.L game of the week. Each week we've been doing it. We got probably the loudest crowd going so far.
About a sellout too, Andy. Let's get it on.
Ireland will be jumping up against Dunn. Ireland of Sacred Heart, Dunn of Holy Cross. Ready to rock and roll. Jumping over. Holy Cross controls the ball. Tarangelo, the point guard, taking control. Looks like Sacred Heart's got a 2-1-2 defense opening up the game tonight, Ken.
I think they're in a man-to-man right now, Andy.
Man-to-man. Jay Dunn, the center, lays it in for the first 2 points of the game. Holy Cross ahead, 2-0.
That's what we saw last week, Andy. The patience of Holy Cross, well-disciplined to find the open man.
I know last week they had an excellent game plan, worked it to perfection. Let's see what they do tonight. Josh Giles with the three-pointer for Sacred Heart. Holy Cross coming back the other way. Foul underneath. Foul on number 42 of Sacred Heart, Corey Barnes. Holy Cross ball underneath their basket. Inside to Cocciola, and he's fouled. Cocciola, the star of the last game, Kenny.
Tyler,
that three-pointer.
Well, Tyler was definitely one of the stars, and took it real strong to the hoop right there when he got fouled.
I know the last game we were sitting in the middle of the bleachers. Towards the end of the game, everybody jumped up. We saw the ball go in, but we didn't know who shot it.
Yeah, well, we learned fast it was Tyler.
I had to go home that night to watch the game over to see who shot that basket.
A lot of clutch performances in that game.
Second shot is good. Holy Cross ahead, 4-3. A little more than 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Double dribble. Josh Giles, double dribble for Sacred Heart. Holy Cross ball.
Looks like Sacred Heart's going to go with a little three-quarter press right now, trying to trap.
Sacred Heart is always good defensively. Tarangelo with the ball over to Brown. Going underneath. No good. Stays Holy Cross ball.
Both teams are pumped up, as are the fans, Andy.
Brown travels. Travel on Mark Brown of Holy Cross. Sacred Heart ball.
Holy Cross looks like they're also in a man-to-man defense.
Two very well-disciplined teams out on the court right now. Double dribble, Sacred Heart. Randy Brooks.
That's the second one in a row, Andy, on Sacred Heart. Of course, Holy Cross last time down had the travel call against them.
Grangelo come back the other way. Out of bounds on Corey Barnes. Holy Cross ball. Definitely, the players are pumped up. Over to Brown. Grangelo to point guard. He shoots. We're good. Jay Dunn gets the rebound underneath to Hazen. Hazen's shot's no good. He lays it back in.
Early on, Andy, kind of what Holy Cross did at Crosby. They were strong underneath the offensive boards. And so far, right now, they're handling the Hearts early on, underneath.
Holy Cross ahead, 6-3. 5:53 left in the first quarter. Long pass down court to Mark Brown. He goes in, lays it in, Mark Brown.
Nice penetration and move by Mark Brown and a finish for an easy two.
20-second timeout, Sacred Heart. Bill Martin looking to settle it down.
I think that was a good timeout by the Hearts. Holy Cross, Andy, early on, both on the offensive defense, and dominated the boards underneath. Thus an early 5-point lead for Crusaders.
Could be one underneath the boards tonight, Ken.
Holy Cross has really proved to be tough. The games we saw them anyway, both offensively and defensively. But the Hearts, with Ireland, Brooks and Barnes up front, they're going to be fighting for every board too.
Sacred Heart being very patient. Corey Barnes with the ball over to Randy Brooks.
Sacred Heart looking to spread out the court. It's almost a 4 corners. Because right now it looks like even though Holy Cross is playing man-to-man, it's pretty much packed inside too.
Three-pointer by Giles, no good. Dunn with the ball, knocked out of bounds by Brooks. Holy Cross possession. Vinny Musco coming into the lineup for Josh Giles. Correction, Paul Arroyo.
Corey Grangelo took that ball from one end of the court to the other and made a nice shot for the 2 points for the Crusaders.
Brooks coming back the other way for Sacred Heart. He's fouled underneath. 10-3, Holy Cross winning, 4:39 left in the first quarter. Barnes with the ball for Sacred Heart. Almost losing control. Ireland now with the ball. Passes off to Musco. He fakes the shot. Randy Brooks. There's Josh Giles for 3. Yes! Josh Giles, 3-pointer.
Andy, I think what Sacred Heart wants to do
to Brown underneath the hoop. 12-6, Holy Cross ahead.
Holy Cross early on having their way underneath.
We saw the same thing last game. Holy Cross, Mark Brown underneath the hoop almost every other play.
And the big guys for Holy Cross controlling the boards.
Rangel looking for help. Brown stepped out of bounds. Sacred Heart ball. Rahu back into the lineup for Sacred Heart, replacing Musto. Justin McCulloughan replacing Hazen.
Andy, so far I believe all of Sacred Heart's points came on three-pointers.
Chris Ireland misses a shot close in. We have a timeout in the action to let some fans sit down. Excellent camera work tonight by Tommy Carosa, Jared Hayes, Nick Kasha, Mike Bruce directing the traffic up top. Another outstanding job by the camera crew.
As always.
Kullock with his first shot of the game, and it's good. Rahu with the ball for Sacred Heart.
Culler's one of those underclassmen doing a big job for the Crusaders.
Barnes gets a loose ball. No good. Brooks with the shot again, no good. Holy Cross gets a rebound. Tyler Cocciola lays it in. 16-6, Holy Cross ahead. 2:39 left in the first quarter. Timeout, Sacred Heart. Holy Cross is pumped up and they're on a roll.
Holy Cross is absolutely picking up where they left off.
It's always funny when the opposite team's cheerleaders come on the court that the other school always boos them, and I guess it's all in a lot of fun.
I guess so.
Fans are here for fun tonight.
It's pretty bad when you got to boo the cheerleaders though, Andy. From our statistician Mike Bruce, that rebound by Randy Brooks was the first one by the Hearts this period. Just goes to show, I mean, they were fighting hard that last time to get position, but Holy Cross, once again, the past two games we've seen them, has dominated underneath on both ends of the court. Sacred Heart's going to have to make some adjustments to turn that around.
We're going to have to work inside, that's definite. I talked to Coach Martin before the game about Randy Brooks. We heard that his ankle was injured. He said he's feeling fine. He's in the game. He's been in the game the whole time. He doesn't look like he's in any pain at all.
Yeah, I've been watching Randy. He looks okay. I guess it was a mild sprain.
Rahu over to Ireland. Barnes in control for Sacred Heart. Goes all the way to the hoop, off balance shot, no good. Rebound, Cocciola. Taken away by Randy Brooks.
Nice steal there by Randy Brooks. His ankle looked okay there, Andy.
Ireland going in, no good. Brooks again, two shots, no good. Arahu with the ball. Throws it away, Corey Tarangelo behind the back, coming in all the way. Corey Tarangelo for Holy Cross. 18-6, Holy Cross ahead. Foul on Holy Cross, Justin McCullough.
Both teams substituting now. Sacred Heart substituting a little bit more. I think they're trying to keep the guys fresh and trying to find the right combination right now.
Matt Pandicia is in for Sacred Heart. Also, Vinny Musco's back in. Randy Brooks drives to the hoop and lays it in. 18-8, Holy Cross ahead.
Randy Brooks made an outstanding move to the hoop for the 2. That's what Sacred Heart's going to have to do, is penetrate a little more, Andy.
Tyler Cocciolo down court to McCulloch. Over to Frank Martinelli. First shot of the game is good. 20-8. Holy Cross ahead by 12. Foul underneath by Vinny Musto, Sacred Heart. Holy Cross ball. Generali took his jacket off. You know, he means business now.
Loosening his tie, too.
Rangel over half court, he travels. Sacred Heart ball, traveled by Corey Carangelo.
Nice defense and trapping by the Sacred Heart D that time to cause the turnover.
Pandicia in the game, Sacred Heart handling the ball. Foul on Holy Cross. Frank Martinelli with his first foul. Sacred Heart ball. Pandicia out of bounds off his foot. Holy Cross possession. Tyler Cocciolo over to Carangelo. Carangelo for 3. Corey Carangelo, three-pointer.
Corey Carangelo was left wide open to the top of the key. He took advantage and buried the shot.
23-8, Holy Cross ahead. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Chris Ireland to the hoop, no good. Randy Brooks underneath, no good. Cocciolo grabs the rebound between two Sacred Heart players. Foul on Brooks. Sacred Heart looks a little frustrated out there right now, Kenny.
Well, you wonder if the fatigue factor is coming in too, playing 3 nights in a row.
That could be.
Not to take anything away from Holy Cross. Holy Cross is playing an outstanding game.
Ball kicked up into the crowd. Holy Cross ball. Save.
Tremendous save there
by McCulloch. Jump ball. Travel. Referee cross court calls travel. Josh Giles the ball for Sacred Heart. For Randy Brooks, he travels. Ireland out also for Sacred Heart. At the end of the first quarter, the Holy Cross pit, Holy Cross ahead, 23-8.
Andy, absolute flawless first quarter by the Crusaders, and I think the Hearts who knows if they're a little fatigued or not, but Crusaders were getting a lot of easy second and third opportunities where Sacred Heart really was one shot and out. I think that was the tale of the first quarter.
Well, the few chances that Sacred Heart did have on a rebound, offensive rebound, they missed.
Yeah, they had a couple opportunities. You're right, later in the quarter, and they couldn't convert. You're gonna have to make some kind of adjustment to either penetrate inside and also to stop Holy Cross from penetrating inside. Holy Cross right now is definitely getting the better looks, the better shots.
Physical, both ends of the court. Corey Carangelo, I believe, is the difference in the game so far. Control of the ball, I believe he has 7 points.
He's Corey is obviously their point guard, and he handles the ball very well. He broke Crosby's pressure last week. He's doing the same thing this week. All right, leading scorers, first quarter. Giles for Sacred Heart has 6 points, Brooks has 2 points, and Colangelo has 7 points, and Brown has 4 points for the Crusaders.
Sacred Heart ball to start the second quarter. Rahu swings it over to Barnes. Barnes setting up a play for Sacred Heart. Push underneath by Jay Dunn of the Holy Cross against Chris Ireland.
Andy, I think this quarter, probably what Coach Marr probably told his team is to settle down, 3 quarters left in the game, and I think you're going to see them try to pound the ball a little bit more inside before they take the outside shot.
Yeah, Sacred Heart looks to be very patient now. Rahu with the ball underneath to Ireland. Barnes almost losing control for Sacred Heart. Skiles in the corner underneath to Ireland. 3-pointer for Brooks. It's good. Randy Brooks, 3-pointer. 23-11. Holy Cross ahead by 12. Corey Colangelo.
Andy, we saw the same thing last week. One team would score and Holy Cross would immediately come down and respond. Corey Colangelo with an excellent move.
Stolen by Jay Dunn of Holy Cross to Colangelo. Underneath, Tyler Cocciola lays it in. 27-11. Holy Cross ahead. Ireland is fouled by Dunn.
Andy, for Sacred Heart to get back into this game, I think that's exactly what they got to do. They got to try to pound it inside, try to get the fouls, get to the line.
I think the key for Sacred Heart right now is to remain patient and not lose their cool.
Yes, you're absolutely right. There's a long way left in the game. Obviously, Holy Cross would command these 27-11 lead, but it's still very early in the game.
Ireland with his first foul shot is good. Second shot made by Allen good, 27-13. Holy Cross ahead. Cocciola with the ball. The freshman is in for Holy Cross number 4, Mark Konechny.
Between Colangelo and Cocciola, they have a couple of good guys who can really handle the ball well.
Gordon Shepard is also in for Holy Cross. Holy Cross using 8 to 9 players so far in this game. Konechny with the ball for Holy Cross. Shot by McCulloch, no good. Rahu coming back the other way, stolen by Colangelo. Corey Colangelo of Holy Cross with the ball. Driving to the hoop. Contact underneath, no foul.
That play was made possible by Colangelo. He stole the ball, penetrated all the way in, even though he missed the shot. Right there,
basket by Garrett Hazen.
Garrett Hazen was right there to finish it up.
Shot by Ireland is good. 29-15. Holy Cross ahead. 5:40 left in the first half. Pollock passes off to Shepard. He's blocked by Barnes.
Big time play blocked there by Corey Barnes.
Barnes in, no good, off the rim. Colangelo back for Holy Cross to Shepard. Back to Colangelo at the foul line, it's good. Corey Colangelo lighting it up for Holy Cross.
For what we see, Andy, they're leaving Corey Colangelo open, and he's making them pay. Making them pay right now.
Barnes at the foul line, up the front of the rim.
Corey Colangelo, by the way, with 11 points for the Crusaders.
The rim again. Rahu underneath, is fouled. The basket's good. Kenny, Sacred Heart, a lot of their shots are hitting the front of the rim. You think maybe they're tired, the fatigue over the last 2 days?
Well, you really can't tell if it's that or probably a combination too, and obviously a Holy Cross defense. But Andy, that was the first time that the Hearts in a while had position under the board for a second shot.
They made it.
They made the shot, and Paul Arorio has a chance to finish off a three-point play for the Hearts.
Travel. Justin McCulloch. No, Garrett Hayes in travel for Holy Cross.
Garrett Hazen with 7 rebounds for the Crusaders.
Corey Barnes in control for Sacred Heart. Underneath to Ireland. He's stripped. Mark Brown with the ball for Holy Cross. Shepard underneath. Konecki with the rebound, throws it in. Mark Konecki. First 2 points of the game.
Freshman at the right place at the right time. Mark Konecki. Good looking freshman for Holy Cross.
Mar Jones all the way for Sacred Heart, no good. Shepard with the ball for Holy Cross. Drives off Konecki's hands. Sacred Heart ball. Abate comes in for Corey Barnes of Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart going to their bench.
Both teams going to their bench. They know it's
going to be a long physical game tonight.
Absolutely. Again, Sacred Heart spreading out the court with players in each corner.
But he must go with the shot, no good. Brooks trying to get control, but he was out of bounds. Holy Cross ball. Almost stolen by Brooks. Culloch comes back the other way, blocked by Barnes. Mar Jones in control for Sacred Heart.
Second big block by Barnes in this quarter.
This Ireland almost stripped, gets control, and he's fouled.
Andy, when the last few times the Hearts came down, you notice they put a player at each corner, and then they give one person the ball, and they're trying to penetrate, take them one-on-one.
Or they pass it out to the outlet, try to get a three-point shot uncontested. Ireland at the line for Sacred Heart. The shot is good. Shot no good. Konecki with the rebound for Holy Cross. Tall freshman.
5 points now for Chris Ireland in the game.
Frangelo back in for Holy Cross. Plays it in.
I believe that's going to be a technical, Andy.
Intentional foul against Mark Brown of Holy Cross.
Which I believe is going to be a technical.
Corey Barnes shooting the technical for Sacred Heart. The shot is good.
Possession.
Second shot is no good for Corey Barnes. Sacred Heart ball. 35-19, 2:41 left in the second quarter. Barnes with the ball for Sacred Heart.
Again, the Hearts spreading out the court. Barnes driving to the hoop, and he was fouled.
Corey Barnes shooting a foul shot for Sacred Heart. The shot is good, 35-20.
Andy, although the score's not in the Hearts' favor, the one thing that is, there's already 9 fouls on the Crusaders and only 4 on Sacred Heart.
Crusaders very physical tonight. Second shot is good, 35-21, 2:20 left in the first half. Holy Cross ahead.
Andy, with 2:20 left in the first half and the Hearts down by 14, I think their goal is just to try to get it under 10 before the half ends. That would be a nice, realistic goal for them.
Konecki and bounce to Carangelo, going all the way. Blocked by Barnes again.
Corey Barnes with his 3rd big block of this quarter.
Sacred Heart definitely has some leapers on the team. Carangelo. Bounce to McCulloch. Underneath to Konecki, lays it in. Mark Konecki.
Nice ball movement there by the Crusaders to find the big guy, the freshman, Mark Konecki.
37-21. Holy Cross ahead, less than 2 minutes left in the first half.
The fans having a little battle of the schools right now.
Coach Bill Martin tells his team to push it. Ireland going inside, lays it in, he's fouled. Chris Ireland.
Again, Sacred Heart spreading out the floor. Chris Ireland going strong to the hoop, making a basket and getting the foul.
37-23. Ed Generale extremely upset.
And Coach Generale not too happy with that play.
Bill Martin directing, giving instructions to his team.
And Coach Billy Martin with some concern on his face as well.
37-24. Holy Cross ahead, 1:36 left in the first half. Hazen stolen by Ireland. Oh, in and out. Konecki with the rebound. Carangelo down court to Shepard. Out of bounds off Sacred Heart, Holy Cross ball.
Holy Cross is going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Holy Cross. 20-second timeout. Up and down action with the pit.
Listen to the fans, Andy. Sacred Heart starts a chant, and the Holy Cross fans respond. What a great rivalry.
This is great city basketball. That's what Coach Martin was saying before the game. Outstanding city basketball. This is what it's all about.
Well, we got the past 2 years, state champions. Holy Cross 2 years ago, Sacred Heart last year. A lot of pride in these schools.
Absolutely. Underneath to McCulloch. Stolen by Holy Cross. So Rahu has the ball for Sacred Heart. Rahu cannot lay it in. Corey Barnes grabs the rebound for Sacred Heart. Josh Giles for 3. No good. Barnes with the rebound underneath. Loose ball, jump ball. Very physical underneath. Holy Cross possession.
Both teams battling extremely hard underneath the boards, fighting for every rebound.
Martinelli inbounding McCulloch. Shepard with the ball for Holy Cross. He stripped. Mark Brown gets the ball back. He stripped, but he's fouled. Foul underneath.
It's only the fifth foul called on Sacred Heart in this half. For those in the act of shooting, so Brown will go to the line and shoot two.
Musco in for Giles. The shot by Brown is good. 38-24. Holy Cross ahead. 42 seconds left in the first half. Second shot, no good. Rebound, Randy Brooks. Throws it to Mark Brown. Underneath to McCulloch, lays it in. Justin McCulloch.
Andy, that was a big turnaround right there for the Crusaders.
40-24. Holy Cross ahead. Randy Brooks, a three-pointer. At the front of the rim, no good.
Coach Generali wants him to hold for one last shot.
Shepard in control for Holy Cross. Underneath to Martinelli. Over McCulloch to Hazen. Martinelli off balance shot, no good. End of the first half. End of the first half, 40-24. Holy Cross ahead. Outstanding half of basketball tonight. Place is rocking and rolling. I don't know, Kenny, what do you think?
Well, Andy, I think that Holy Cross scored 40 points and Sacred Heart only scored 24. As high-powered as attack as Sacred Heart has, is a real tribute to the Holy Cross defense. They have a 16-point lead. Holy Cross maintained that. They maintained that lead, which is very impressive because Sacred Heart needed to cut into that lead. Now they only have a half of basketball and they're down by 16. They got a rough road to climb right now.
Definitely outstanding game, exciting. Holy Cross playing the best I've seen them play this year, other than maybe the Crosby game. But they are running on 8 cylinders tonight. They are putting it all together.
I think Holy Cross, at least for this first half, is playing even better than last week, if that's possible. Everything is clicking. They're doing great ball movement. They're crashing both ends of the boards. They have to be dominating both the offensive and defensive ends, and they raced out to a 16-point halftime lead.
They're definitely making it happen. Holy Cross has come a long way. They're really using their bench tonight, too. Every player's contributing. I think almost every player that got in scored a basket.
Well, they
contributed one way or another. Rebound.
They definitely contributed. The Hearts was substituting freely, too. I'm not so sure if it was trying to give their players a rest or just trying to find the right combination to work against Holy Cross defense. The Holy Cross Crusaders, Mark Konecki with 4 points, 6 rebounds. Corey Crangelo with another big game, 13 points. Justin McCulloch with 4 points. Mark Brown with 5 points. Tyler Cochiola, the hero last week, with 6 points. Garrett Hazen, 4 points, 7 rebounds. Jay Dunn, 2 points and 4 rebounds. And Frank Martinelli, 2 points. For the Sacred Hearts, Josh Giles with 6 points. Randy Brooks with 5 points, 5 rebounds. Paul Arroyo with 2 points. Chris Ireland on his birthday with 8 points. Corey Barnes with 3 points and 3 big blocks in that second quarter. Getting ready to start the second half. Third quarter will play with the Holy Cross home team, Holy Cross Crusaders, with a 40-24 lead. Welcome back, Andy.
Okay, start of the second half. We had an interview with Frank Lombardo, the Holy Cross coach, girls basketball coach. I believe we lost part of our interview. Sorry to all the viewers, but we are starting the second half. Holy Cross ahead 40-24, Sacred Heart ball. Starts the second half of basketball. The Crusaders pit. First shot, air ball by Chris Ireland. Cochiola back the other way, stolen by Ireland.
Andy, I think it's imperative that Sacred Heart narrows the gap early.
I think so, Kennedy. They're down 16 points. They need to cut into that margin pretty quick. Foul underneath. Brooks to the basket, and he's fouled.
Sacred Heart immediately attacking the basket, and they're going to have to start controlling some of the offensive and defensive boards.
Randy Brooks to the line for Sacred Heart. First shot, in and out, no good. Second shot by Brooks. It's good. Mark Brown for Holy Cross is the ball. Almost loses it. Carangelo gets control. He's fouled. Carangelo fouled by Randy Brooks. Cocchiola inbounds to Brown of Holy Cross. Cocchiola in the corner.
Hearts are in a man-to-man, but more like a man-to-man zone. That time, one shot for Holy Cross and out, and that's what Sacred Heart's going to have to do.
Good by Corey Barnes.
Nice isolation there to get Corey Barnes one-on-one with Mark Brown, and he scored the two.
Holy Cross ahead, 40-27. 6:48 left in the third quarter. Foul underneath as Carangelo went to the basket.
And as we've seen so many times before, one team scores, Sacred Heart, Corey Carangelo takes it straight to the hole. If he doesn't make the shot, he gets fouled.
First shot is good. 41-27. Second shot by Carangelo. In and out.
12 points now in the game for Corey Carangelo.
Sacred Heart with the ball. Carangelo, Brooks brings it over half court. He must go in the game, has control over to Brooks. Barnes looking down low. Underneath to Musco, no good. Jay Dunn could not control it for Holy Cross.
Nice ball movement there for the Hearts, but Musco couldn't finish underneath.
Giles inbounds to Ireland. Over to Musco. Giles for three. No good. Barnes, Corey Barnes travels. Jay Dunn inbounds to Carangelo for Holy Cross. Going to the hoop. Underneath to Mark Brown, he's fouled.
Once again, Carangelo making that happen. He penetrated, he didn't have a shot, and he dished off to Mark Brown, and Mark Brown was fouled in the act.
Foul on Randy Brooks, his third foul. It's very important for Brooks to stay out of foul trouble. Mark Brown at the line for Holy Cross. Shoot two. Shot. Good.
You got the hometown bounce there, Andy. You know, Sacred Heart obviously is going to try to make a run, and Holy Cross is going to try to withstand that. They know it's coming sooner or later that the Hearts are going to make some kind of run here.
Second shot is good. Holy Cross ahead, 43-27, 6:10 left in the third quarter. Sacred Heart ball. Smart Jones. Top of the cape, passes over to Barnes underneath, going to the hoop. Corey Barnes, it's good.
Nice move by Corey Barnes to take it to the hole.
Mark Brown stripped by Ireland, but Carangelo gets the ball. Mark Carangelo's fouled, he shoots and it goes in.
Corey Carangelo. The right place at the right time and a nice follow through. Made the shot plus the foul. As the crowd chants Corey.
He's definitely a crowd favorite tonight. He made a lot of tough shots for Holy Cross so far this game. Cross shot's good. Holy Cross ahead, 46-29. 5:45 left in the third quarter. Corey Carangelo steals the ball. Over to Tyler Cocciola. Fouled underneath by Vinny Musco.
Andy once again started by Corey Carangelo.
Tyler Cocciola at the line to shoot 2 for Holy Cross. Timeout, Sacred Heart. The fouls are a little different this half, Ken. Sacred Heart has 5 fouls. Holy Cross only has 1 so far in the third quarter.
Just the opposite from the first half. You know, Andy, we need to talk a little bit about the importance of this game for Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart needs to win this game in their last game and hope Crosby loses one in their last game if they're to get a share of the N.V.L. title. Right now, Holy Cross is doing everything in its power to let Crosby win their first N.V.L. title in 10 years.
Tonight, Tyler Cocciola at the line for Holy Cross. Holy Cross ahead by 17 points.
It was 16 at halftime, and with 5:35 left, Holy Cross has actually increased it.
Ireland with the rebound for Sacred Heart. Referee timeout. Supposed to have 2 shots, only took 1 shot.
He was fine. Yeah, it wasn't a 1-on-1. It was absolutely Andy.
It was a shooting foul.
Shooting foul. He had 1 more shot. Hey, even the refs make mistakes.
No good. Arahu with the ball for Sacred Heart. Setting up a play. Over to Musco. Underneath to Corey Barnes. Barnes with his own rebound. Back up. Good.
Corey Barnes doing everything he can to try to keep the Hearts in this game.
Foul on Corey Barnes of Sacred Heart. 16 foul for Sacred Heart. Holy Cross ball.
Corey Barnes with 6 points just in this quarter.
Corey Carangelo inbounding for Holy Cross. Stolen by Corey Barnes. Rahu with the ball. Over to Giles, almost stolen. Giles maintains control. Over to Musco. Barnes to Arahu, underneath to Musco. Musco fakes a shot, he goes up with it. No good. Jay Dunn, the rebound. He's tied up by Vinny Musco, jump ball. Holy Cross maintains possession.
Pretty physical underneath there, Andy.
Brooks in for Ireland. Martinelli in for Dunn. Holy Cross.
I like what both coaches are doing. They're substituting freely, anticipating a run by Sacred Heart. If they do make a run, they want to keep both teams fresh for the end of the game.
Martinelli out, Dunn back in. I guess he wasn't registered at the scorer's table. Cocciola with the ball. Takes a shot over to Dunn. Brown in the corner. Underneath to Cocciola with the left hand, no good. Rahu gets the rebound for Sacred Heart. 46-31, 4:14 left in the third quarter. Holy Cross ahead. Danny Brooks drives in, no good. Rangelo fouled from behind by Josh Giles. 17 fouls in Sacred Heart. Justin McCulloch going in for Tyler Cocciola, Holy Cross. Martinelli coming in. Martinelli coming in for Jay Dunn.
Andy, so far in this half, Holy Cross doing a real nice job of maintaining that lead, keeping it around 15 points.
This shot by Carangelo is good. 47-31. Holy Cross ahead. Second shot by Carangelo, good. Arahu coming back for Sacred Heart.
It's 19 points now for Corey Carangelo.
Ireland blocks underneath, gets his rebound, puts it back up and good. Out of bounds off Mark Brown, Sacred Heart ball. Holy Cross ahead. 3:50 left in the third quarter. The Hearts fans trying to get their team into it. Barnes with the ball for Sacred Heart. Going to the hoop. No good. Foul underneath.
I think it's a non-shooting foul.
Foul on Justin McCulloch of Holy Cross. Barnes passing off to Brooks. Foul on Chris Ireland, Sacred Heart. Ireland protesting to no avail.
Yeah, he's pleading his case to the ref. And as we know, it's not going to help. Andy, Holy Cross, from here on out, 3:24 left in the third quarter. From here on out, they're in the bonus situation already.
The shot up by Martinelli is good. Another shot coming. Second shot is good. 50-33. Holy Cross ahead by 17. 3:21 left in the third quarter. Corey Barnes from the outside.
Corey Barnes continues to have a big game for the Hearts.
Blocking foul by Corey Barnes. Fourth foul. Corey Barnes' is fourth foul.
That's a big one. He's having a big game for the Hearts. The Hearts, let's face it, right now the Hearts got the cards stacked against them. One more foul and the Holy Cross will be in a double bonus. They're down by 15 points. It's going to take a small miracle to come back now. They still have a quarter and 3 minutes and 6 seconds left in this third quarter.
But knowing city basketball as we know it, anything's possible.
Anything's possible, absolutely. Technical on Chris Ireland.
Coach Generali extremely happy the way his team is playing at this time.
Motion's getting out of hand a little bit here, Andy.
Jared Hazen shooting the technical. No, Martinelli shooting. Discussion at the scorers table, who's going to shoot the foul technical.
So far, what I'm extremely impressed with is Holy Cross's defense. For Sacred Heart only have 35 points with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. And being such a high-powered offense as Sacred Heart is a really tribute to Coach Generali and his Crusaders.
First shot by Garrett Hazen is good. Second technical coming. No good. 51-35. Holy Cross ahead. 3:01 left in the third quarter. Holy Cross ball. Gordon Shepard replacing Mark Brown for Holy Cross. Rangel with the ball for Holy Cross over to Shepard in the corner. Going to the hoop, off the glass, and it's good. Corey Carangelo. 53-35, Holy Cross ahead.
Corey Carangelo now with 21 points in the game.
Having a game of the season tonight. Ireland is fouled by Martinelli. I don't know, Kenny. The Hearts look a little tired out there.
Hey, I'm sure Sacred Heart will use that as an excuse, but you got to wonder if they're a little fatigued. Playing 3 games in a row.
Pass him in an 8. Musco misses the shot. Jamar Jones back up and he's fouled.
It's only the fourth foul on Holy Cross. Sacred Heart with already 10 fouls in this half.
Jamar Jones with 2 shots. First is good. Discussion at the scorers table again.
That laser beam got to go. Somebody shoot the laser beam, it's got to go.
Just getting someone with that one of those little red lights that is trying to distract the players.
The fans from each side are pointing at each other.
Of course. Well, whoever's got it, they'd be smart not to use it.
Escorted out of the gym tonight. Doing a little instruction here.
Holy Cross with a 16-point lead. That's exactly what it was at halftime with only 2:32 left in the third quarter.
Rangel has the ball for Holy Cross. Passing off to McCulloch. Throws it out of bounds. Sacred Heart ball. Rahu with the ball for Sacred Heart.
Once again, Andy, with 2.5 minutes left, I think the Hearts want to try to get it within 10 for the fourth quarter if they can possibly do it to make a run.
Underneath to Musco, he wasn't looking for it. Holy Cross ball.
Little full court pressure applied by the Hearts.
Out of bounds, Holy Cross maintains possession. Rangelo coming back to Cochiola. Knocked out of bounds by Rahu. Pucciolo with a three-pointer air ball. Rahu brings it over half court for Sacred Heart. Over to Musco. Underneath to Ireland. He's looking. Lays it in.
Nice move by Chris on the inside and scored a two.
53-39. Holy Cross ahead. 1:38 left in the third quarter. Substitutions for Holy Cross. Mark Brown back into the game. Corey Carangel at the foul line. Good. He is hot tonight.
Carangel picking up where he left off against Crosby. He had an excellent game against Crosby also.
Second shot is good. 55-39, 16-point lead for Holy Cross. Ireland with the ball for Sacred Heart. Over to Brooks. Brooks looking to score. Rahu shoots a three-pointer. Ball Rahu with three.
That was a big three-pointer.
Stolen by Rahu. Randy Brooks all the way, no good. Jay Dunn with the rebound off to Carangelo, passes up with Shepard.
That would have been a big basket for the Hearts.
55-42, Holy Cross ahead. Mark Brown with the ball going in. He's fouled by Chris Ireland underneath.
From here on out, Andy, Crusaders are going to shoot two at the line. That's four on Ireland.
Four on Chris Ireland. Sacred Heart in foul trouble. Ireland with 4 fouls and Barnes with 4 fouls. William Saunders into the game, number 52 for Sacred Heart. In and out for Brown. Coach Martin yelling instructions to his team. And out again. Holy Cross ahead, 55-42. Less than a minute left in the third quarter. Brooks with the ball for Sacred Heart. He spins and moves. Air ball. Jay Dunn with the rebound. Out of bounds off Randy Brooks. Substitution for Sacred Heart.
Brooks, Barnes, and Ireland all on the bench right now for the Hearts. They have to count on their young players for the Hearts to try to make a comeback.
Foul underneath against Sacred Heart. Foul on Vinny Musco, his 4th foul. Another Heart foul trouble. 4 fouls on Vinny Musco.
That's 3 players now for the Hearts with 4 fouls. Our statistician Mike DeVino says Corey Carangelo is human. He finally missed a foul shot over there. Other than that, he's played a perfect game.
He makes the second.
Andy, if there's going to be any kind of comeback, some of the younger players for the Hearts are going to have to step up.
Mark Jones with the ball for Sacred Heart, driving in, throws it up, no good. Blocked. Shepard back the other way. Foul against Sacred Heart. Coach Billy Martin extremely upset on that call. He thought it was a charge.
I don't know about that call myself, Andy.
Second shot by Shepard is good. 48, 58, 42. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Colangelo steals the ball. Back to Sacred Heart. Holy Cross has it. Shot at the buzzer by Brown. No good. At the end of 3 quarters, Holy Cross ahead, 58-42. 1 quarter of exciting basketball left at the Crusader pit.
Andy, it was 16 points at the halftime. I think if you said to Coach Generali that they could play them even for the third quarter, I think he'd be happy with that. And that's exactly what happened. They played them dead even for 3 quarters. Holy Cross with a commanding 16-point lead. It's really going to be tough for the Hearts with a couple of their big guys with 4 fouls to make a run.
They're going to have to come out fighting to start off the fourth quarter. They have to make up some points quick.
So far, the run that we expected by Sacred Heart has not happened, and it might be a little bit too late with 8 minutes left in the game. But like you said, Andy, city basketball, a great rivalry, anything can happen.
Last quarter of play. Sacred Heart players getting together saying, let's do it. Arahu with the ball for Sacred Heart, guarded by Colangelo. Over to Brooks. Ireland underneath. He spins, he moves. Rolls it in. Chris Ireland with the basket. 58-44. Holy Cross ahead. Gordon Shepard with the shot. No good. In and out. Foul underneath. Paul Arahu. 2 shots coming up for Holy Cross, Mark Brown. Colangelo takes a breather for Holy Cross. Well-deserved rest. Mark Brown, his first shot is good.
Holy Cross, a very good foul shooting team, and doing so again tonight.
Second shot by Brown, good. 60-44, Holy Cross ahead by 16 points. 7:37 left in the fourth quarter. Ireland with the rebound is good. 60-46, Holy Cross ahead. Ochoa coming back. Unbelievable shot by Pat O'Hearn of Holy Cross.
Nice ball movement there. Colangelo with the finish.
Rahu going all the way. No good. And he's fouled.
Little guy he skied pretty high for that shot right there.
Colangelo Dunn coming back in for Holy Cross. Shepard, Konecki out. Arahu with 2 shots at the line. The shot is in and out. Second shot is good. 62-47. Holy Cross ahead. Corey Crangelo, double team in the backcourt. Pass off to Jay Dunn, back to Crangelo. Over to Cocchiola. Sacred Heart putting the pressure on.
Hearts are playing like a desperate team right now, Andy. They're contesting every pass, every shot.
Holy Cross taking their time, looking for the open man. Brown to the hoop. He lays it in.
Mars Brown with an outstanding move. And finish.
64-47. Holy Cross ahead. 6:30 left in the game. Rebound, Tyler Cocchiola.
Andy, the last couple of shots that Barnes and Brooks took were all a little short, so you're wondering if there's a little fatigue setting in.
Dunn passing off to Carangelo. Looking for Brown. He's tied up, double team. Foul on Paul Arahu of Sacred Heart. The second foul. Matt Pandicia in for Arahu. Sacred Heart.
Always chanting Corey again as he's back. Looks like he's living at the foul line now.
Corey's the man tonight for Holy Cross, that's for sure. The shot is no good. Second shot is up and good. 65-47, 18-point lead for Holy Cross. Randy Brooks passing off, stolen by Tyler Cocchiola. Back the other way, Randy Brooks. Over to Ireland, he loses control.
That's just a frustration right now by the Sacred Heart team. They had a nice 2-on-1 break, and Chris just lost, uncharacteristically Chris, because Chris would finish that 99 times out of 100, and he lost control.
Point shot by Holy Cross, no good. Dunn with the rebound, and he's fouled. On Vinny Musco, Sacred Heart. Coach Martin and Coach Hunt off the bench talking to the referee.
I know so far one of our cameramen, Tommy Carosa, is happy with what's going on being
Vinny Musco fouled out of the game.
A Holy Cross player.
Josh Giles into the game to replace Vinny Musco, Sacred Heart. Dunn with the foul shot, no good. Second shot off the glass, it's good. Jay Dunn. 66-47, the largest lead for Holy Cross tonight. 19 points. 5:35 left in the game. Barnes going to the hoop, he's fouled.
And Andy, we've been waiting for a Sacred Heart run. So far, it hasn't happened. Credit to the Holy Cross Crusaders, playing another outstanding game.
Shot off the front of the rim for Barnes.
That's what's been happening lately. A lot of the Sacred Heart shots have been hitting the front of the rim.
Second shot no good by Barnes. Dunn with the ball for Holy Cross, brings it over half court himself, over to Tyler Cocchiola in the corner. Corey Crangelo, double team. Passes off to Hazen, shoots it up, no good, gets his own rebound and lays it in. Jared Hazen lays it in.
Jared Hazen playing a big game with a ton of rebounds now for him.
68-47, Holy Cross ahead. Brown with the rebound. Foul on Holy Cross.
Nice defense there by Matt Pitt.
Tyler Cocciola fouls out for Holy Cross. Hazen into the game to replace Cocciola.
Tyler fouls out of the game with 6 points.
Correction, McCulloch comes into the game for Cocciola. Foul shot is missed by Pandisa. Mark Jones going to the hoop, no good. Jones just out of bounds with the ball. Holy Cross ball. Corey Carangelo in control, passing off to Mark Brown, underneath to McCulloch, he lays it in. 70-47, Holy Cross. 20-second timeout by Sacred Heart.
Coach Generali off the bench, greeting his players.
Holy Cross definitely on fire tonight. Both ends of the court.
Andy, Holy Cross right now getting ready for the tournament. If any of the tournament teams takes Holy Cross lightly, I think they're going to be in trouble.
Absolutely.
They beat undefeated Crosby, the #2 team in the state at the time. As the Holy Cross cheerleaders put on a little exhibition in front of us.
Nice job by the Holy Cross cheerleaders.
And now Sacred Heart, a top 10 team in the state, and right now Holy Cross is absolutely manhandling them. 70-47. Their run that we expected from the Hearts really never materialized.
Giles with the ball for Sacred Heart. Carangelo with the ball for Holy Cross. Over to McCulloch. Throws it up, no good. Rebound, Chris Island with the ball for Sacred Heart. Coming back the other way, Randy Brooks for 3. The rim, no good. Brown with the ball for Holy Cross. Back to Dunn, Carangelo. Foul on Paul Araujo of Sacred Heart.
This win that'll put Holy Cross at 13-6. They had a shaky start to begin their season, but they are definitely the most improved team in the N.V.L.
Absolutely. Coach Generali had a lot of young players to work with. He worked them into the lineup through the season, and you can see the fruits of their labor tonight.
They're starting to gel, definitely starting to gel as a team.
Too much Corey Carangelo also tonight. It's unbelievable.
Corey Carangelo really put on a display.
Hazen with the rebound, jump ball. Dunn into Hazen, back to Dunn.
For Sacred Heart, we know that they're definitely one of the better teams, not only in the N.V.L. but in the state. They'll be back.
Mark Brown is blocked. Chris Ireland. The ball for Sacred Heart. Araujo with the three-pointer, no good. Hazen with the rebound. Garrett Hazen all the way. Coach Ed Generali is ecstatic over his players' play tonight. Brooks for 3 off the front of the rim.
And you notice short. Every shot is really short by the Hearts.
Brooks with the ball for Sacred Heart. Going to the hoop. He's blocked. Blocking foul by Jay Dunn of Holy Cross. Wholesale substitutions. Starters coming out for Sacred Heart.
Technical foul called against Mike Brown.
technical for Sacred Heart.
Sacred Heart continues cheering on their team, even though pretty much out of this game, but it's showing good school spirit.
74-51. Holy Cross ahead. 2:43 left in the game. Second shot is good. 74-52. Double technical, Ken?
No, the first two were for the technical, Andy, and now these two are for when he was fouled in the act of shooting.
3 out of 4 for Brooks. 74-53. Brooks comes out of the game. To the game for Sacred Heart. Mike Abate. Matt Pandicia. Jamar Jones. Clark Granville with the ball for Holy Cross.
Both teams gonna empty their bench.
Commotion on the court. Sacred Heart starters back into the game. Not quite understand what that was all about.
Holy Cross with a commanding 21-point lead with 2:20 left in the game.
Jared Hazen with his second shot is good. 75-53.
Hazen has a double-double for the Crusaders.
Corey Barnes with the rebound. He shoots the 3, no good. Manny Brooks is fouled underneath.
Andy, Garrett Hazen has 10 points and 11 rebounds for the Holy Cross Crusaders, playing a big game for the Crusaders.
Timeout.
Now the Sacred Heart cheerleaders putting on an exhibition at center court. Now the Holy Cross girls, there they go.
The cheerleaders are having their own game here tonight.
That's pretty exciting right there. Nice display by both cheerleading spots.
Holy Cross is timeout. Holy Cross ahead, 75-53. 2:10 left in the game. Brooks with a shot from the line is good.
I'll tell you, the fans in the stand are having a lot of fun. Between the Holy Cross fans and the Sacred Heart fans are going back and forth still.
Second shot, no good. Giles is fouled in the act. Jared Hazen with the foul for Holy Cross. Giles with his first shot is good. Second shot by Giles is good again. Out of bounds off Carangelo. Sacred Heart ball. 75-56. Holy Cross ahead. 2:07 left in the game.
Nice hustle there by Aurelio.
Royals blocked. Going back to the hoop. No good. Rebound Martinelli for Holy Cross. Shepard underneath the Hazen. No good. Rebound by Chris Ireland. Corey Barnes with the ball for Sacred Heart. Shoots a three. That's the front of the rim. Konecny with the rebound and he's fouled.
Andy again, another shot by Sacred Heart off the front of the rim. Taking nothing away from Holy Cross, who played an outstanding game. They look outstanding, but Sacred Heart does look pretty fatigued, possibly for playing 3 games in a row.
Konecny at the foul line for Holy Cross. First shot is no good. Another shot coming up for Konecny. Second shot is no good again. Stolen by Garrett Hazen. He lays it in. Garrett Hazen stealing the ball for Holy Cross. 77-56.
Garrett Hazen also having a big game for the Crusaders.
Minute and a half left in the game. Rahu makes the foul shot. He gets another.
The fans are still chanting like it's a one-point game. Amazing.
Well, it's such a tremendous rivalry. Nobody gives in to the buzzer.
It's credit to both schools.
They'll hire us to do all their games next season. Sacred Heart with the ball. Shot by Reed Musey, no good. Correction, Mark DiDomizio shot that ball.
Good luck with all the players now, Andy.
Corey Carangelo out of the game for Holy Cross. Garrett Hazen sitting down. 79-57, Holy Cross ahead. Half a minute left in the game. Mike Abate to the hoop, no good. Mark Konecny with the rebound for Holy Cross. Gordon Shepard's tied up and he's fouled.
Performance by the Holy Cross Crusaders. We know, anybody knows, if you come into the Holy Cross pit, you're going to be in for a battle, but they really turned it on tonight.
That's for sure, Ken. It was an outstanding game by the Crusaders. Performance at both ends of the court. Offense, defense, they made it happen the whole night.
And let's not mistake this. They beat a very talented Sacred Heart team. Sacred Heart was hot. They won their last 2 games by 20-plus points. Sacred Heart, obviously one of the best teams in the state, and Holy Cross really did a nice job of handling the Hearts tonight.
11 seconds left in the game. Holy Cross ahead, 81-57. Mike Genoa to the hoop, throws it up, no good. Out of bounds, Sacred Heart ball. Genoa inbounds. Holy Cross wins. Sacred Heart.
And look at center court. Was this a big game for them or what? Tremendous victory.
Outstanding win for Holy Cross, beating Sacred Heart, 81-57.
An outstanding game by the Crusaders. Total domination.
Go!
We're gonna see if we can grab some of the players.
Tough defeat for Sacred Heart tonight. Definitely a tough defeat for Sacred Heart. I think they looked a little fatigued though. 3 games in 3 days definitely has to wear you down. These kids played their hearts out. Statistician Mike Davino compiling some scores. We're waiting for an interview, hopefully with Coach Bill Martin. He'll be back with us in a few minutes. Tough defeat for Sacred Heart. They played the best they could under the circumstances. We are waiting to get some interviews with the coaches, some of the players. I really think fatigue was a factor for Sacred Heart tonight. They missed a lot of shots off the front of the rim, and usually when you keep hitting the front of the rim, it means you're tired, and they did it pretty much the whole night. Was the difference in the game for Holy Cross. I think this had to be his highest scoring game of the season. Not exactly sure how many points he had. I know he had over 22, 23 points in an outstanding game. Corey Carangelo controlling the ball for Holy Cross every time the Hearts put the pressure on Carangelo. He met the challenge. He brought it over half court. He passed it off to the open men. A lot of easy hoops underneath. Yeah, it was a lot of fun being here doing this game tonight because Sacred Heart Holy Cross is always a good time. You always have a lot of fan support. Sacred Heart Holy Cross, the fans are always some of the loudest in the N.V.L. and they were into the game tonight. They cheered right to the end of it too. He's about to interview a few of the fans at tonight's game, seeing what some of their thoughts are. Yeah, this is the end of our season. This was the last N.V.L. game of the week for the regular season. We've done 7 outstanding games to date. We've also had 2 cheerleading competitions which were very exciting. And now we're going to be going to the state tournament. We'll find out our schedule beginning to the middle of the week. And we're sure we're going to have some exciting games coming up in the N.V.L. tournament. And I know I'm looking forward to it, Ken, and I'm sure you are too. Well, it looks like we're having a little bit of a mic problem tonight. Cordless mic isn't working. I don't know how we're going to do an interview. We're going to have to put a headset on the coaches, players, whomever.
Our wireless mic is down at the moment. We're going to try to get that straightened out. Andy, just to reiterate the points, we got the CIAC tournament coming up. We have the final stats in here from our statistician, Mike Davino. Once again, thanks to Mike Davino, our statistician. Mike Bruce, main man behind there. Our crew, Nick Kasha,
Jared Hayes, Tom Carosa.
And Tommy Carosa doing an outstanding
job.
Also,
we need to thank Charlie Lands at Lakewood Lanes for providing us with some of the audio equipment, and Frank Devins at Logo Sportswear in the Brass Mills Mall for providing some of the garments that we are wearing at the game tonight. And we want to thank both of those businesses for supporting the N.V.L. It's up. Is it running?
Lakewood Lanes and Woken Lanes and Logo
Software.
Logo Software.
Okay, back to the other mic. Mic problems tonight, Kenny, but we'll get it right.
Hopefully. Are we on now? We got to work in a little technical difficulty, but our crew being as top-notch as they are to get it done. All right, final stats. First for the victorious Holy Cross Crusaders. As they're shutting the lights off on us. Mark Konecki, the freshman, 4 points, 9 rebounds for the big guy. Corey Carangelo, what can we say about him?
How you doing?
He put on a show with 27 points, 10 from the free throw line. Justin McCullough had 6 points. Gordon Shepard, 6 points, all from the line. Mark Brown, steady game for Mark, 11 points. Tyler Cocciola, 6 points and 5 rebounds. Pat O'Hearn, 2 points. Garrett Hazen, I thought, had a very big game, 12 points and 11 rebounds. Jay Dunn, the big guy, 3 points, 9 rebounds, and Frank Martinelli with 4 points. For the Sacred Heart Hearts, Josh Giles with 8 points. Randy Brooks, he had 10 points. He had 5 in each half. That's definitely, I believe, below Randy's average. Paul Arroyo had 10 points. 8 of them came in the second half. Chris Ireland, happy birthday to Chris Ireland. It wasn't very happy during the game, but we wish him a happy birthday. He had 16 points and 11 rebounds. He had a double-double. Jamar Jones with 2 points. Corey Barnes with 11 points and 7 rebounds for the Hearts. Andy, just like to wish Tommy's mom, Debbie, a happy birthday. And if we're giving out birthdays, I'd like to wish my sister who had just had a birthday, Arlene, and my mom also, who also had a birthday. A lot of birthdays this week.
She's carting around the camera crew here and there, helping her son Tom out. She's all over the place, basically helping out the city of Waterbury to help get some of these games and meetings viewed for the general public, and we really appreciate what she does. And happy birthday, Deb. Looks like they turned out some of the lights at the Crusaders pit here. I'm not sure if they wanted everybody to leave or what's going on, but we are still waiting to try to get an interview with Coach Generali. He hasn't come up from the locker room yet. If we don't see these gentlemen soon, we're going to have to wrap it up and see you at the state tournament.
Yeah. Once again, a very impressive victory by the Holy Cross Crusaders. They kill the lights on us, too. I think they want us to get out of here just as badly as the teams.
Coach is over trying to get Corey Colangelo. Do a little interview with the star of the game, Corey Colangelo. He put on a show. 27 points, 10 from the foul line. Outstanding job by Corey Colangelo.
All right, we're here with junior guard Corey Colangelo. Corey, outstanding game. You knew this was a big game, a big rivalry. You guys really jumped out. How'd you feel about this effort?
Yeah, it was good. It was a good effort by everyone. It was a team effort. Everyone did what they had to do. We won.
Well, we covered the game obviously last week. We thought you were a very big part, handling the ball, breaking the press. Same way tonight. You penetrated. If you didn't score, you found the open guy, and we felt also too a very good team effort by the Crusaders and by Coach Generali.
Yep. The game plan in was we have to out-rebound them. If we out-rebound them, we'll win. And Jay Dunn, Mark Konecki, all those guys did a good job on the boards. That's what happened. We won.
Now you guys started out slow. We feel you guys are probably the most improved team in the city. Going into the tournament, I was talking to Coach Generali today. You know, maybe early in the year, a few people might have felt a little sorry for you guys, but they're not feeling sorry for you now because you handled an undefeated Crosby team and now a very good Sacred Heart team.
Ever since the Kennedy loss, we've been practicing harder and harder, and we haven't lost since. We got Naugatuck on Monday, and that's it.
Well, Naugatuck is also a very hot team. We wish you the best of luck in that and the best of luck in the tournament.
Thanks a lot.
Good job, Corey. Good job.
Okay, we got Coach
Generali coming over. TV grabbed him
Coach,
the radio.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
4-0 now, Holy Cross on TV. We were going to say, do you want to hire us next year?
Every game the rest of the season, please. Let's see. What are you guys doing Monday night?
That's a big one against Naugatuck.
Yeah, that is a big one. Yeah.
Now, we were saying all night, we were expecting Sacred Heart to make some kind of run, and it just never materialized. And we just thought it was a credit to your defense, to your hustle, to the whole team effort.
Well, I was very proud of our kids, the effort. We got a lead. They didn't let up. Sacred Heart made a couple of mini runs. We were able to make a play or two to kind of push them back. And, then at the end of the game, we made the foul shots and we're able to hang on. And, it's just about the kids and the hustle and the heart that they're showing. We've won a couple in a row here, but not only have we won in a row, we've been playing well. We're playing well together. And that's very important for us. It's been a different kid every night stepping up.
I think if anybody said maybe a couple weeks ago that Holy Cross was going to knock off Crosby at Crosby, beat one of the top 10 teams in Sacred Heart, and now you're facing a very good hot Naugatuck team, I mean, I don't think many people would have believed that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, well, after we beat Crosby, we felt that we owed it to Nicky to try and do our best against Sacred Heart and try and help them out and, try to throw the race into a little cloudier picture. So, we approach them one at a time. Obviously, we will be excited Monday to play Naugatuck.
Now, we're getting ready for the tournament here. And again, you guys are double L?
We're double L, correct.
Same as Naugatuck?
Yes, that's correct.
Now, obviously there's some outstanding teams ahead of you. You want to talk about a couple of the teams maybe that are ahead of
you? The double L tournament is just stocked with tremendous teams. We have Windsor, we have Hartford Public, Hill House, and that doesn't even count the teams in the middle of the pack like Manchester, East Hartford, not Warren Hardy, Fairfield, Norwalk. I mean, what our goal right now is, if we can win one more game, we have a good chance at a home game, first game in the tournament. And that's what our goal is, so that's why we're really going to go out hard Monday night. If we get a home game in the tournament, we take it one game at a time and, try and make some noise. We'll see what happens, but we're hot right now.
You're absolutely hot. ATR is waiting to interview you now, and we just want to congratulate you and wish you the best of luck. We'll be rooting for you the rest of the season.
Well, Kenny, one thing's for sure. We'll be at McBride's watching this game tonight.
Have a good weekend, Coach. Thanks for stopping by. Coach Ed Generali of the victorious Holy Cross Crusaders. We're going to bring in Coach Billy Martin now. Coach, we were waiting all night pretty much for Sacred Heart. We were expecting Sacred Heart, as I'm sure you were, to make a run. We know you're not going to use it as an excuse, but 3 nights in a row probably took something out of your kids.
Well, probably had a little bit of fatigue factor. You saw we were tired, but I can't take nothing away from Holy Cross. They played their guts out. They out-hustled us a lot in the first quarter. They beat us 23-8. We just couldn't rebound that 15-point lead. It was just a hard thing to do. But I can't take nothing away. They're well coached, great team. Like you said, I'm waiting for the comeback end. Any second, we're going to get an 8, we're going to get 10. At one time when Randy Brooks came down, shot the layup, we would have got to 10. And that would have been a thing. And it looked like there was a cap on the rim tonight for us. We took a lot of nice shots. They didn't fall. We took a heat of the fouls. 28 foul shots we took. They took 44 foul shots. And I think my kids, played hard, and there was a lot of things going on down there. And I'm not going to say the officials didn't do a good job, because they're working their butts off out there too, and they're doing a good job. But like I said, can't take nothing away from Holy Cross. My boys played. They put everything they could put into the game. You could see them hanging out there. They tried, and I don't want to say the tree day was a factor. It didn't help, but I can't say it was a factor, because Holy Cross beat us.
Holy Cross, we feel, is probably the most improved team in the city right now. I mean, I just talked to Coach Generali. I said a couple weeks ago, if someone said they would have went into Crosby, knocked off undefeated Crosby, then handed the Hearts one of the top 10 teams in the state, and now they got to play Naugatuck, which is another tough team. I mean, they did a real outstanding job of turning things around for their program.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Plus, you have to realize, too, they're not just more improved than the first time we played. There's more boys on that team improved. He's going 7, 8, 9 deep now. When the first time we played him, maybe went 5, 6. He's got those kids working very hard, and he's going to have a real nice club next year. He's got some nice ball players there. So, to me, they're the most improved team from the beginning of the year when they snuck out the win with Ansonia, and now they beat us soundly, and they beat Crosby the other night. I mean, they're a good team. It's hard to come here and play. You have to be on the top of your game. You have to be ready. And that 23-8 run just put us in a little bit of a ditch.
They really had a nice start. When you guys had lost earlier in the season to Crosby, you guys came back even stronger. My feeling is Sacred Heart is still one of the best teams in the state. We expect you guys to be right there at the end. How do you feel your team's going to bounce back from this loss?
I think the team's going to do fine. I think we're going to take the loss. We got a little gnaw in the stomach right now. So, take this loss. We got Kennedy. Kennedy's the only team that beat us twice last year. So we still got to get past them. And we're going to come out Tuesday night. We're going to work hard, and then we'll probably get ready for the tournament. And it's a tough tournament. The Class M tournament is probably one of the toughest tournaments of all of them. And there's some tough teams that we've already scouted, like Northwest Catholic, Marion Minneapolis, Prep. So we hope to take the loss and use it to our advantage. Come out and get a win Tuesday and go forward.
Well, our goal is, all year long, we got to be impartial. Sacred Heart, Holy Cross, Crosby, Wilby, Kennedy, because we want all the city teams, actually all the N.V.L teams to do good. Tournament time comes, and we get you guys on the tournament. We're going to be pulling for you and all the other N.V.L teams. And we know Sacred Heart is going to represent the N.V.L well.
Oh, definitely. And I tell you, we also are going to pull for the N.V.L teams. We'll be pulling for Holy Cross. We'll be pulling for Crosby. We'll even pull for Naughty. I mean, we'll pull for all the teams, because that's how we are as coaches and players. We'll look for everybody to do good. But one thing I got to say is I got to give our JV team a big hand tonight. It's the first time in 4 years we came in the house here and we won. So that was a big accomplishment. As you know, in the 4-year tender that I've been here, we have never won here at Holy Cross. Tough spot to win at.
Well, we caught the end of that game, a very exciting game. The crowd was very vocal. It was a great JV game, and you're right, hats off to the JV team. Coach Martin, we want to wish you and the Hearts the best of luck. We'll be following you right through the tournament, and just as Coach Generali and Coach Orgelli and the rest of the N.V.L coaches, we hope we'll be there at Central with you for the state title.
And we look forward to it.
Thanks for stopping by. All right, we're going to bring in Andy. Andy, talking to both coaches here. To Coach Martin's credit, he didn't use the excuses 3 nights in a row. was just an outstanding victory for Holy Cross. I feel Sacred Heart will definitely be back strong.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you know, I do believe that Sacred Heart was a little fatigued, but take nothing away from Holy Cross. They played outstanding. I think maybe even if Sacred Heart was at the top of their game tonight, Holy Cross still would have won. It might have been a much closer game, but Holy Cross is definitely on top of their game right now at this time of the year. And going to the state tournament, I think they could go deep into the tournament.
Absolutely. Well, we obviously, now that we start the CIAC tournament games, you know what? No, it's going to be nice, Andy. We can sit there and root for the N.V.L. teams. We don't have all these other games. We've been a little bit impartial, but at least in my heart, if we're doing a tournament game, you know that the N.V.L. team, that's going to be in my heart.
Well, absolutely, Ken. I mean, we're there. We've been doing the N.V.L. Game of the Week for 7 weeks now, and we're hoping that each N.V.L. team that goes into the state tournament is going to do well, and we'd like to see each one of them win a championship in their own division. But we'll definitely be there rooting for them, and hopefully some of the teams will do good.
Well, that's about it here from the Holy Cross pit. A very impressive victory for the Holy Cross Crusaders. Next time you'll see Andy Machado, myself, and Mike.